This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Green Bay Packers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. Now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, set.
Right to the air goes Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now they'll change things around before the snap. There he goes, left side. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Titans. Marquise Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready! Bronco leading. Big Lion.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Packers at 2-7 now in the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
To the air goes Daniels. going to be incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Go! Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Now Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Second and 7. At the 35-yard line.
Now Ward. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans! Isaiah Pacheco, 64 yards. And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
To throw is Daniels. And he's going to go down. They get joined back at the 40. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Warrior 70.
Here's Daniels. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are back within a score.
Okay,
and now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Here we go. Check. 70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
14. Packers 8. Cam Little to kick off.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Ready. Panther 60, Pat 19 Lions.
From the gun, here's Ward. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing is Ward. Packer pressure, and down he goes. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now, Ward. He's got a man, complete. knocks it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Here we go.
First and goal.
Now receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Come on. 60 Eagles.
To throw, here's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Let's go.
Ward again. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chimere Dike from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
19 like. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready, set.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
Daniels going to throw for it. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
2nd down and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Ward. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Ready, break.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Red Warrior 70, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chimere Dike with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Evades him at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get it to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Let's go.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 7.
19 Lions. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Pass caught. That's Golden. They'll give him 4 yards there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Touchdown! Dalton Schultz as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2.
Three.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11.
Titans 29. Packers 16. Cam Little to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now he's going to step up and run. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Oh, what a move. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they're going to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 19 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Ward now, throwing to start the drive. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
First and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action now, Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chig Okonkwo. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They juked him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing right, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They're going to try and throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
A curious
yards.
decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19.
To the air goes Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short game.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
79 Bronco. Bronco 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Packers first down.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
41-yard line.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And for right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
The 10-yard line.
Bobcat. Ready.
Back to throw again. Touchdown, Packers. From 10 yards out. And the Packers get a bit closer. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
It's complete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Ward now working out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Titans! Chigakonkwo with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And he finds a man with a crossing route. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To throw is Ward. That's taken in by Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Now Ward. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
A 3-yard pickup.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Daniels. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Hurt. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Going up top. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Mustang, Panther 60. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Viking 18.
To throw is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll look to throw again. From left side, it's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Come 19! Come 19!
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Christian Watson, 43 yards. And the Titans have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Packers 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Daniels looking to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Panther, Hawks 70, Hawks 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ready, ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line.
14 yards. And the Packers.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready,
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you don't have to know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Christian Watson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Titans have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 66 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. Pass. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, break.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
19 lock, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Okay, ready.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Go check. Go check.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spot, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play that time for the Titans. 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Match. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
That's to Kraft, the tight end. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Titans come up with a late